everyone and welcome back to my channel. As promised, today's video is going to be how to set a basic diet for you for fat loss. I don't want to say weight loss because a lot of quick fix diets make you lose water weight, which can be dropped fast but doesn't give you the results you're actually looking for, because we all want to lose that extra fat that is like all over our bodies. So not necessarily the water, because you will not look tighter and fitter. So this diet is going to show you how to lose fat. So how to set a diet for that. Also, a lot of diets make you lose muscle, so it doesn't help you actually get your fitness goals up and going. So this diet is going to show you exactly that. Remember that there's a lot of ways of doing diets and many ways work, and this is one of the ways. It's a very simple way, and I'll show you guys how to get your diet started. Don't forget to screenshot this, the screen here and there so you guys can actually copy the formulas and set it for yourself. Apart from that, if you haven't seen my What Are Macros videos, maybe you want to go check that out before. I'll have the link right here if you want to go right away or at the end of this video, so you guys can know what I'm talking about when I get into macros, because we will set our calories to lose weight, but we'll also be setting our macros so we can know what we should be eating for our diet. If you do like this type of video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you also want to see how to set a diet for muscle gains, if you guys want to actually be gaining some muscles all over your body, let me know in the description box below in comments, or give this video a thumbs up, because basically if you're losing fat, generally you won't be really gaining any muscle because you're going to be in a caloric deficit and not in a caloric surplus. So if your goals are to gain muscle, maybe this is not the type of diet for you. But if it's to lose fat, which I think a lot of us usually are aiming for, then keep on watching and I'll get right into that. So let me stop talking and just get right onto the video. So I know it's kind of weird because I do have a whiteboard and I'm writing on a normal paper, but all my markers don't have ink. So I'll be doing this on a piece of paper. So I'm going to show you guys how to set a diet. I'll use a fake person with a fake weight to be able to show you guys how to set that. Don't forget, you can always screenshot this video to be able to go see the formulas. You can just copy them down for yourself. So let's just get started. Okay, so we have a person here, and this person weighs 125 pounds. We want to calculate their maintenance calories. So their maintenance calories are the calories they are burning in a day to maintain at their current weight. So basically we cannot know exactly what their maintenance calories are because we don't have labs that have tests that can measure the amount of oxygen they're taking in and the amount of carbon dioxide they're releasing. But we can have a good estimate, and we can also change it according to the results after 1 month to see if we were kind of on the right track or not. So basically what you want to do to calculate your maintenance calories is to go between 14 and 16 times your current weight. This person is not too overweight, so we're going to put it at 15 times their weight. So what we're going to do for maintenance calories, so this person, to maintain at their current weight, is eating this many calories a day. To make sure this person also loses weight, when we do make their deficit calories, we also want this person to be working out about 3 days a week in resistance, so weight training, and maybe 2 cardio sessions a week of interval training. That will also help the fat loss. But let's say this person is burning this many calories. Now, to create a deficit, we want to lose about 1 pound a week. That's a good amount of weight to have a sustainable weight loss and to also, maintain that weight loss. 1 pound is 3,500 calories. Therefore, we're going to do minus 500 calories a day, and that will give us our 1 pound a week. Obviously, you're not necessarily losing 1 pound a week. It also varies, but we're going to do that. So we're going to take our maintenance calories minus 500. So that gives us 1,375 calories a day. Now we'll set our macros. If you did not see my video on what are macros, I'll have a link right up here so you guys can go check it out if you want to know what macros are before you're actually setting your macros. So our macros, we're going to try to find our protein, carbs, and fat amounts. So we're going to use these amount of calories. So we're going to start by setting our protein. Generally, when you are active, you want to be building muscle. Obviously, when you're losing fat, you can't necessarily be building a lot of muscle because you are in a caloric deficit. So you're not in a caloric surplus, which allows you to build muscle. But you may take a bit of muscle, and the idea is to lose fat in this type of diet. So what we're going to do is set our protein at about 1 to 1.25 times your weight. This person doesn't have a lot of muscle, we're going to say. So we're going to put 1 times their weight, so 1 gram of protein per pound equals 125 grams of protein. If you did see my video on how to set on what are macros, you will know that each gram of protein is 4 calories. So to calculate that, we're going to do our amount of grams of protein times 4. Okay, so your protein is at 500 calories. For your fat, you always want to do like 0.3 times to 0.5 times your weight. Generally, when the person has a lot of fat to lose, I personally don't want to put the fat too high because they have a lot of fat on their body. So, when you reduce your fat, you can maybe raise your amount of fat. Fat also has a lot of calories, and I would prefer this person to be eating more carbs rather than fat because she's already using 500 calories worth of protein. So I'm going to do 0.3 times her weight. That is 37.5 grams of protein. So we'll round it up to 38 grams of fat. Okay? And fat, if you recall, wow, this might be confusing. Fat is 9 calories per gram, so we're going to do 38 times 9 of fat. Okay? Now to calculate your carbs, we're going to add these 2 calorie counts together and from our deficit calories, and I'll give us the amount of calories worth of carbs. $533 calories worth of carbs. Now to know, well, I'm ready, so back now. To know our grams of carbs, we'll divide it by 4. We have 133 grams of carbs. Okay, so now when you want to set your diet, you're going to want to divide this in about 5 to 6 meals. So 3 bigger ones maybe and 2 snack meals, but you want to get maybe protein, carbs, and fat in every meal. So that's generally where you start. So you have 125 grams of protein, 38 grams of fat, 133 grams of carbs, and you want to divide that into 5 meals. So give or take, you're going to have about 25 grams of protein per meal, about 8 grams of fat per meal, and maybe 26 grams of carbs per meal if you're dividing it equally into all your meals. So that's basically how to set a basic diet for you. If you don't know how to, where to start, you can always start with eggs in the morning, and maybe chicken or lean meat for the rest of your meals. Have snacks with maybe yogurt. Don't forget in your carbs to calculate in your fruits and simple carbs, fruits and complex carbs. If you're kind of confused with that, maybe go check out my video on what are macros, and in future videos I'll also have maybe ideas for meals. You can always check my what I eat in a day to get to see ideas for diet plans. Don't forget that weight loss is maybe difficult and does take time, and it does take a lot of dedication and consistency. So if you're consistent with your diet, you will see results in time. Don't forget to also work out and weight train. It does build your muscle and help you lean out. If you do want to see videos on tips on weight loss tips, then also give this video a thumbs up, and I'll be sure to get back to you with the video like that. If you did like this video and you found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It does help my channel grow, and it lets me know that I'm doing something that is helping you guys. So without dragging you along, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!